hello lovelies, how are you all doing? It's Monday the 6th of October. Hope you all had a really nice weekend. We enjoyed our dinner in the pub, but oh my god, last night I felt like my stomach was bursting. I don't think I needed that dessert, but I think, you know, when you just think, oh, I just want something and custard, I don't know, I was just hankering for it. So I had it, and literally all night long my stomach felt like it was going to rip in two. I was just so uncomfortable. So yeah, lesson learned there. But I just really wanted a pudding. Never mind. I didn't have anything else to eat last night, and this morning I just had a couple of crumpets. No lunch yet. It is currently 1:30, just about 26 minutes past 1. I'm going to pop on some soup and finally get around to using the new soup maker. So I thought I'd jump on here, say hiya. We can have a little look and see what it's like. I'm not going to follow a recipe. I'm just going to throw in a load of veg, bit of stock, pop it on, see how it turns out. And that's the best way, isn't it? Just use what I've got. What else? Just done a bit of housework this morning, nothing exciting. A couple of loads of washing on, cleaned the bathrooms. Oh, we've got a local bathroom company, plumbers thing. Then they're going to be coming out this afternoon to have a look and then hopefully come up with a quote for works and that to get the bathrooms done, which would be amazing. They're just awful. I hate them so much. They're really terrible. So it's definitely the next job to get done. And I said to Glenn, if the prices aren't too bad, it might just be worth getting both the bathrooms done. Yeah, it's a bit more expensive now, but then that's all the big work's done. And after that, it's just all decorating and things then. And we can just do that as and when, you know, we can. We'll have a lot of incomplete rooms, but it doesn't really matter as long as like the main things, like the kitchen now, the kitchen's in, we can get the bathrooms in, and then we can get all the nice bits done. Then we know where we are, and then we can just budget for the rest and yeah, get things sorted. What else? Oh, I've been reading all your comments and things. I've trying to answer a few. I'm trying to catch up a little bit. And there was a comment, was it last night or this morning? I think it was maybe last night actually, just on about how I've not been doing my weighing updates. And I haven't. And I thought that's a really good point. So I think I need to start back with that. So tomorrow's Tuesday, so I'm going to get weighed tomorrow. I will do a weigh-in video tomorrow. And I'm just thinking about having a chat about wanting to lose weight whilst in maintenance, because obviously now I've got this cruise booked next year. Whilst I feel happy, I've kind of like sat where I am now, like I feel like my body is happy at this weight. However, I'm going on a cruise around like Caribbean, Bahamas next year, next May. I'll let you all know. I hadn't told you when it was, I've had it before. Next May. So it's kind of like 7 months away. 7 months away. And just thinking, if I could lose a stone between now and then, I'd be really, really happy, just because do I need to lose a stone? I don't know. Do you know what I mean? It's just one of those, isn't it? It's like, do I really need to? But I kind of would like to lose a little bit of something between now and then. So I really need to refocus myself, because I'm just kind of like bimbling along now, which is nice. You know, I'm not thinking of really too much about what I'm eating or what I'm doing, but there's definitely room for improvement, as there always is, isn't there, in life? But I don't like make myself miserable, but equally, I just think, oh, I could just maybe shave a little bit off by then. I do need to still get back exercising. Glenn's going to be getting ready to, once the bedrooms have been in, because also we have to get the wardrobes, everything's getting delivered on Thursday. Then they're getting fitted in a couple of weeks' time. So after that, we can then clear the garage out, and Glenn can get my floor done in the garage and get the gym set up. I had a little look about joining some local gyms, and guys, because we're not right in a big, like busy area where you've got like all your pure gyms and everything else like dirt cheap, the gym memberships here are so expensive, but then what they offer you for that money is really restricted. So it's about double the price to what I'd have paid where I used to live for a gym membership, but they haven't got as many classes. The equipment's not very thingy, and like one of them, you can only go for an hour in that day. You can't revisit, so I couldn't like think, oh, well, I'll go and do a gym workout now and then come back and do a class later. And like, a lot of them, like, you can only do like one class, and I used to do like a couple back to back. So I just think, nah, I'm not prepared to do that. There was one that maybe looked potential, which I'll maybe have a little look into more, but I think for now I'm not going to be joining the gym, which is really disappointing because I thought it might just give me a bit of a like bit of motivation and things just to get started back. So I think maybe I just need to, like I said this before, maybe find like a workout that I don't need to be in my gym for, that I can maybe just do in the lounge, like you guys, you know, like anyone else like normal would do. And just like with a set of dumbbells or something like that, and just commit and get it started. So I think I need to have a little word with myself about that. Where was I going with that? I don't know. I've gone off, my brain's just gone off on a tangent now. But yeah, I think maybe just getting back to filming regular weigh-in videos, whether that just be like, yes, I'm happy maintaining, or actually I want to lose some weight, because like the 7 months till I go on holiday, so basically it's just £2 a month would get me a stone off, like half a pound a week. But even that, do I even need that? Would maybe like half a stone, would I be happier? But equally, if I start doing more exercise and turn up, is that going to achieve the results that I want without the weight loss? I'm not sure. But anyway, I do know I need to refocus myself a little bit. I know I look fine, and I really surprised myself when I did that Halara try-on video, because I haven't really looked at myself full length. I don't have a full length mirror in the house. I don't. I need to get one. Do I? Yeah, I do. And like when I'm talking to you here, all I see is like this bit up. But when I was editing my video for Halara, and I could see myself like in my jeans, my trousers and things, I was really surprised at how slim I actually do look. So I think I need to just give myself a little bit of credit and give myself a bit of a break and not be too harsh on myself, because I'm so happy compared to where I was, and I'm just eating and drinking what I want just now. I'm maintaining beautifully now. I am still a couple of pounds above the target I'd set myself before. However, having said that, I'm not shifting from there. I'm thinking, my body's obviously quite happy sat here. And so that's actually not a bad thing if I'm stable at this weight, to maybe like get a reset point for that to be my new high, you know, then that's good. I'm not rebounding back up higher and higher and higher and higher like I was before. Okay, so it is injection day. Lots of people have been saying, are you still on Mounjaro? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm still on 5 milligrams. I have been contemplating whether I should be moving up a dose again and seeing how I go on maintenance, like on 7.5. And I definitely have not ruled that out. And I think that I potentially after this pen might jump up to 7.5 milligrams. Let's see how we go. Okay, it's dancing tonight. I'm going to go back to dance class because it's Monday, so I'm going to go do that. So because of that, we won't be having a big dinner because the class is 6 till 7. So I'm going to make some soup now. We'll have a bowl of soup. The bathroom guy's coming out at 4:30, so that's fine. That'll all be done before I need to leave for dance class. Then I'll be back here about 7:30. I thought we could maybe just make some pasta, like really easy. I've got like a pasta sauce here. Oh my God, have I got any pasta? Of course I've got pasta. I've got loads of pasta. So I can just boil up some pasta. And then I've got chorizo in there, but I've also got some bacon. But I thought I might just chop up, like just fry off a little bit of bacon, put that in with the pasta, dead basic, and just have a bowl of pasta tonight. Unless there's loads of soup left, in which case I'll have that. But yeah, rambly introduction. Hello. Let me know what you think about my maintenance. My really crappy updates for that. I think maybe just, would you like to see, actually the question is, would lots of you like to see my weigh-in results every week? I'm still weighing and logging it on my Renfo app and scales. So is that something you would like me to film? Because if none of you are really bothered, then I won't do it. However, it might help just keep me accountable and on track. And we might not go through all the numbers every week. We might just do an update of those monthly or fortnightly. I don't know. I'll probably still go through them because I just kind of do. But let me know what you would like to see, and that will help me. And then hopefully that'll help you guys if you're finding that helpful and inspiring and motivating and all of the things. Right then, so let's get this soup maker out and see what it's all about. As I said, I'm not going to follow a recipe. I'm just going to shove some veggies in, shove some stock in, turn it on, hope for the best. I can't turn you off. I didn't even press the button. Oh, I'm going crackers. Right, I'll see you in a bit. Right, soup maker is out the cupboard, so we'll have a little look at it. You are in shot. Yeah, so if you want to do a dance, feel free.
Let's have something in shot to brighten up.
Be quiet. So, cable. Let's bring it up, bring it down. What have we got in here? And we have a little booklet and the actual soup maker. And then, what are you doing? You're moving it a resin on for final adjustment stalkers. Yeah, everyone wants to start Glenn. And okay, so here we go. It's just like a glorified kettle really for food, I think. Right, I'm gonna just have a little look at the instructions and see if I'm meant to do anything to it first of all. Right, I'll be back in 2 ticks. He's right here. He's been a pain in the backside. Right, I'll give it a wash. But this is like bizarre. So it's got the minimum and maximum line stamped on the outside, but there is no window for you to see inside. And then you look inside, and because it's been stamped from the outside, it's back to front anyway. Yes, you can see the line, but what a ridiculous design. Really. Designed by a man. That makes no sense to me at all. It is just stupid. Yes, if that was a window, yes. However, it's not.
It's a seal to break, though, isn't it?
What?
If it had a window on it, it'd be a seal around the window, and it's something to break.
I think it'd be nice to see your soup bubbling inside. Be quiet. Why are you stood here? It's not ready.
I'm just mind you.
If we do this, he'll go. He'll soon go. Yeah, we're following you. Get out. Why are you standing in there?
I'm going outside.
What a twit. So yeah, it is basically like a kettle. So you've got your cable here, which you plug in the back, and you do just plug it in, and then you've got your blade and everything. This all sits just inside there. All your instructions are on the top. I'm being very careful with this blade not to mount my top, so I've just got it sat on a chopping board at the minute. So basically, I've always got some recipes in, instructions. Plug it in, take the lid off, put your ingredients in, add the liquid last. Obviously that's just so you don't go past the minimum and maximum, like you don't go below the minimum line or above the maximum. So if you put your chopped up ingredients first, fill it up with stock, and then you're all good. Then put the lid back on, ensuring it's securely in place. Then plug into the mains. Right, so it wants it to be unplugged whilst you're dealing with the handle. Once all that's on, then you can plug it in. Then select your icon stuff and everything else. Okay, what soups have we got? So it can make hearty soups and refreshing smoothies. The chunky setting only cooks the ingredients, it will not chop them. If after cooking the soup's too chunky, you can then do the blend setting to help break it into some of the chunks up. So you can either do smooth or chunky. So we've got a basic vegetable soup, a roast tomato and basil soup, butternut squash, chilli and coconut soup, really quick and easy ham, pea and mint soup, French style pistou, Chinese style chicken and sweet corn soup, chicken and mushroom soup, winter lamb and lentil broth. Oh, bathroom guys here, need to go. Right, that was 2 hours earlier than expected. So, getting the soup up, where were we up to? Yes, so we went through the recipes, I think, didn't we? What have we got up to? Let's have a little look. Yeah, winter lamb and lentil broth. Raspberry smoothie, strawberry pineapple smoothie, chocolate banana smoothie. And then there's a little section for notes at the back. And there we go. Okay, so what is their veggie one in here? I think I'm just going to fling in just my own ingredients anyway, but the basic veg one, it just says, oh, here we go, 700 grams of assorted vegetables, diced, bagged mixed veg from the supermarket is ideal. Okay, so if I just put 700 grams of veg in, that's fine, I can chop that up, and then water filled to the max line, 2 instant stock cubes, salt and pepper. Right, why don't we just do that? 700 grams of veg, and I'll just get a mix of everything I've got in the fridge, and we'll see how it turns out. Okay, right, I've got all the veggies in. I've just put a couple of stock pots in. I'm going to put a chicken oxo cube in as well, just because I've got them in my cupboard and I hardly ever use them, so it's just a way of using them up. So I'm going to put water in. Now, I don't know if you're meant to put hot water in or cold water, but there is a heating function, so I'm assuming it won't start the cooking countdown until it's come to temperature. I'm guessing, could be wrong. Let me just put this. Oh, this does not want to crumble. Put these in date first before I put them in. Now that I'm thinking on them, I've had a while. What is the date on these before I add it in? March 25. They can go out. I was just thinking that's really hard to crumble. So now I know I'll put 2 stock pots in of these. How much water does it normally say to add into one of the chicken stock? Do you normally add? I don't suppose dissolve it with 750 mils of water, so 1,500. That'd be about right then, wouldn't it? Because yeah, because the top line is 1,600 mils, and I've got veg in there. Now, what I didn't realise is when I read for the recipe, so it's got the lines in. Let me turn you around. So it actually says, so where the bottom line is, it says fill, like for veggie soup, just fill to that line. So it said 700 grams or about like that line, and literally it is about that line. I've got 2 stock pots in there. I'm going to just add a little bit of pepper in. Then I'm going to fill the water up to that top line, and then we'll switch it on. So let me just I've got some black pepper here on the table. So I'm just going to put in a little bit of black pepper. Where are you? Look at the state of it in here. I always I do my peelings just onto a bit of kitchen paper, and I just wrap it all up and stick it in bin. So let's just pop a little bit of black pepper in. Lovely. Let me just get some cool water. Are you there? Are you there? So we'll actually see how much water this takes. So this is like my pint jug. I've actually got this. So if you can see, I set my soup maker just on my scales to weigh out, and it came to about 750 grams. Oh heck, that is not a good idea. I'm spilling water everywhere. I don't want to get it on the electrics, obviously. There we go. Well, this is a bad demo because you haven't even got this in now. Okay. Hang on a second. Crikey, I've got water everywhere. Cooking with Marcea. Okay. Right, well that's a pint and that's nowhere near touched it. Okay, there, okay. Here's another, if I sit it in, then start to pour it. See, smart, okay, that way. Not so smart, because now I can't pour it all in. It'd been easier just putting this under the tap. There, right. That is at the 1600 line. Christ. I've used about 1.5 pints of water for that. Okay, let me just dry this up. Okay, so we just need the lid now. This is to pop the lid on. So obviously it's got this big blade. Well, that my thought was, is this going to fit in here properly? Right, that fits on there. Right, okay, that goes in nicely. And then, what does it say? See, I feel like such a novice. I do like just to check the instructions, make sure we're doing it properly. So put the lid on, ensure it's securely in place, and then we need to plug it in. The icons are going to flash. Okay, we'll plug it in over here on the oven, next to the oven.
You got rubber feet?
What? Has it got rubber feet? Have you got rubber feet? Shall I tip it upside down and have a look, darling? Yes, it has got rubber feet. Just sit it on there. Come with us. I'll turn you round. Right, then plugged it in. So mode chunky is what we want. Then we switch it on. So it says 28 minutes. It has got a little counter there. And there we are. When I first plugged this in, it came on, that was already on and selected, and it said 21, so it was like, I don't know. So I've literally I pressed and held it, so it was off. Oh, you can hear it, it's boiling like a kettle.
And we're on our cheap rate.
We're on our cheap rate.
So it's only 13p a kilowatt, even though you've got the hair dryer, the
Tumble dryer. God.
The heating.
We don't care, go away.
4,500 watts.
Oh, be quiet. So you can hear it heating up. Sounds like a kettle. Yeah, 28 minutes. I should have just told you like this when I did it, but yeah, basically it comes on, this flashes, you press this, and then it goes along, and whichever one it lights on, you want something chunky, you can have smooth, chunky, juice, or blend. Obviously, so that I've got the chunky setting, switched it on. 27 minutes. I am skeptical that this is going to be cooked in 27 minutes, I'm not going to lie. So we'll see. We'll be back in a bit. Soup is on. Right then, so bathrooms, let me just show you. For those of you that maybe have only just joined me recently, we bought this house a few months ago, and it was built by an elderly couple. He was a structural engineer. The house is solid. It is brilliant. She died, I think then he died, and so then the family sold the house. Another couple bought it, excuse me, and lived in it, I think, for like 5 or 6 years. And then we've bought it. So like we're the third owners, and I don't think a lot's been done inside it. Anyway, let's just show you the bathrooms. So this is the family bathroom. So yeah, this is one that guests will be using, and this is just awful, guys. It is like a shower cubicle. It's built, oh, it's got like this wall that's been built in, and it's all these white tiles which are hideous. Electric shower. And it's just awful. So, and this toilet there, sink there, blah, blah, blah. But it's a really nice, it's a nice size. It's great for guests. So we're going to get this wall out, get a double shower cubicle here. Toilet's going to need to be shoved up this way a bit. That's going to be happening there. So, and obviously getting a new toilet, new sink. I think the sink should be on this wall. To be decided. We'll see. I think it needs to come around here, but we'll see. And then our bathroom, and then guys, this bathroom, this is the ensuite. Awful. So the new sink, new toilet, new shower. Again, it's just awful. It's all leaking, everything's coming away, the tiles are coming off, it's damp under the floors, all under here. So it's all wet. It all needs to come out. Oh, it's disgusting. So yes, it just needs to all get done, and it'll be lovely. Gwen's making me a cuppa. I've been crying about it. What?
You had the Mounjaro.
I haven't. It's just that I've made the soup. You can make a cup of tea.
I've been outside
I
bluffing as well.
made you the last cup of tea.
I've been outside bluffing as well. That'll do it.
It's soup time, apparently. It's just a very large, get off my butt. It's just done a very large beep. Get away.
I'm not touching it.
Do not interfere with the chef. So, number one, we both think, how can soup be ready in 28 minutes? Yeah, it's wet, I've been cooking. Number one, how can it be ready in 28 minutes? Number two, I'm thinking, is it going to be thick enough? Is it going to be too runny? You know, all of that. However, first bowl, we're going to give it a go and see. Now I'm thinking about it, I think in future I'm going to just actually have it on the worktop here.
Yeah, with the
or actually, or over there, because I don't want to take the lid off and it's going to drip all over and be messy. So I think I'm going to unplug it and we can carry it over there, and we'll have a little look. Let's go. In fact, let's just bring you over here first. Come over here. New view. Okay, so apart from this tripod, I should have removed the tripod. Will I be able to work it? No, we can't. Can I turn you down from there? No, I can't. But what I can do, I can put you over here on the sink. Bring you down. There we go. So, Glenn can talk to you. Talk to them, Glenn.
No, it's okay.
Wow. So, but if we need to blend it, we'll have to bring it back over. And, oh my goodness me, I've got such strong muscles. Okay, so if we do need to blend it, oh, we can just plug it in here, can't we, and do it? Right, I think what I want, first of all, is I need a little ladle, so I'm going to ladle it out. I'm not pouring it out, it'll bloody go all over. And I want a little stirry do there, and just a spoon, just in case. Okay. And then I think this is scintillating viewing, isn't it, everyone? I just want this down so I can put the handle on there because I don't want the handle on everything. So number one, I suppose be careful because you could burn yourself. It's going to be really hot. Ooh. Oh, so that comes off easier than what I thought. For some reason, I don't know. Oh, so it's quite drippy, a lot of condensation. I think this looks a little bit thin, but it might not be. Right, I'm just going to stick that there. No,
Dripping on there, that's all.
Nah, but why do you interfere? It looks a bit thin base for how we're used to it, and it looks very. Should we do a bit of a blitz, partial blitz?
Perfect.
I'll let them have a little look so we can see what I'm talking about. Right, so that's quite runny as a base for how I normally have my soup. However, I'm going to give it a little blitz. It seems very liquidy. I'm going to start popping some lentils in though, Glenn, I think. But obviously not now. But we're going to give it a quick blitz.
Yeah.
Right, so Glenn's just trying to be clever because I've just asked him to do something, but it wasn't recording, so you won't know what it's all about. I've asked him to pass me the cable over. I'm going to put the lid back. Actually, can you pass us a tea towel? I've got one here. Ooh. Just because a bit of condensation on there, and it's electric, isn't it? So that's back in. Thank you, darling. So I'm going to plug this in. I'm going to give it a bit of a blitz, and we'll see how much we can blend it. How many seconds and blah, blah, blah. So we'll put that in. Oh, that mode. We want blend. And I think you just press it, like pulse it. Oh, press and hold. Ooh, that sounds like it was doing something, doesn't it? Shall we look at that? Ooh, that. Well, you can't do anything like that, can you? It will turn it back off. So if you take the lid off, it cuts the power off, so it starts back again. Blend. I don't think we need to do too much. Ooh, that looks blended. Okay, so let's just turn that off. Unplug that. Safety first, people. And then get the bits. It's just, for me, it's too runny. It's just a bit too runny, but it's definitely all a learning curve. See, to me,
That's all right.
yeah, but it's very thin to how we normally have it. Well, there's a little bit of black pepper, but not white pepper. So we'll get it in the bowls. We will see what it's like. For me personally, I would like that probably a bit less water in it. But if I put lentils in, that's going to thicken it up, isn't it? Just a tiny bit of lentils just to thicken it. We'll see what it's like in the bowl. Right then, so let's have a look. I'm just going to ladle it. You could pour this, but I think definitely it's better now it's being blitzed a bit. Actually, could you just pour it? It'd probably be easier just pouring, won't it? Glenn, should I just pour it?
I think you should, yeah.
But then I don't want all the heavy stuff to land at the bottom and it might just end up going all down the front of the... To be fair, actually, now it's in the bowl, it looks better. It looks a bit like that stuff we used to get at the South End Golf Club.
Yeah.
Is that all you want?
That's about half of it.
Don't know. To me, you might as well just have 2 good bowls. I think I might just have a good bowl. I think we could probably just fill our bowls right to the top.
Yeah, there's too much in
Well,
there.
we can come back for some more, can't we? I'm having another bowl.
Just have 1 scoop then. That's enough.
No, there's a lady. I don't think there's going to be enough for... There's not... We've had more than half. But looks nice, actually. Let's go do a taste test. That actually looks really nice. It looks really good. And I like how it's been chopped with a blend, don't you? That looks really nice.
Good.
Good.
Hot as well, bloody hell. Hot.
So that is that actually looks nice. Now it's been blended, it definitely looks better. It looks really runny before. Okay, trust the process, guys. That is fine. So we're just going to have some of this Jason's sourdough bread with the soup as well. We're very classy. It is on the packet on the table. That's how we roll. Looking forward to this. Right, I've just made a bowl of pasta with some bacon. I've just chopped up the bacon that I had left over and used some of the tomato and chilli pasta sauce. And I've got a, oh gosh, steamy. Oh, hang on, let me rub you there. There we go. And some garlic bread as well.